Good morning. It's Monday. Thought we'd attempt a weekly vlog this week. That is if we get out of Sainsbury's car park alive, because the entire place is full of people who clearly have no idea what either an indicator or a mirror is for. The standard of driving is shocking. Anyway, how is everybody? You're not going to see this for a couple of weeks because I'm pre-filming before going on holiday. So today is I think it's the 19th of November, but don't quote me on that. Definitely don't quote me on that. It's somewhere around there anyway. But it's Monday. November has been the greyest month I can remember. Grey, dark, drizzly, and entirely without anything to recommend it, apart from the fact that I'm going away at the end of it. But yeah, it's what is this week? This week is my last full week at home before we go away, so it's mostly a work week, not an awful lot of excitement. Tomorrow I'm going out to Torquay to meet up with my ex-sister-in-law Sarah, who I catch up with a couple of times a year, and I'm really looking forward to seeing her, catching up on all her news. And today it's 20 to 12. I filmed a video this morning, which you will have seen by now. In fact, you'll have seen it probably ages ago by the time you see this, which was my end of my second month on Mounjaro, the weight loss drug, and I've edited that. I've got to go home and just do some finishing offy bits with that, and I've got some other admin-y stuff to do this afternoon. It's quiz tonight. I've just been to Sainsbury's to pick up stuff from the lockers and to do a tiny bit of shopping, a couple of bits that I needed, and that's all that's happening today, I think. It's yet another of these grey, drizzly, miserable days, so let's cheer ourselves up with a bit of a Shein home haul this Monday. So it's home and a couple of Christmassy bits. It's home and a couple of Christmassy bits. And the first thing I got, this was sent to me, by the way, this is my November Shein home haul, which you're not seeing till December, but never mind, and I'll link everything in the description box. Right, this thing, I don't think this shows it particularly well on the packet. It's an LED light, and it says it's a lamp like that, but it's actually not. It's a rechargeable one, and it goes on like that, you see. But it has this little screw point, oh sorry, got a pointy bit, and you screw that onto it there, like so. And then it goes into a bottle to make a lamp of sorts, and I thought that might look nice. Oh, it just keeps, can you see that? It keeps changing from light to dark, not like cool to warm light even. I thought that might look nice down. Oh, this is the bottle that I showed you a few weeks ago that I bought. I've now drunk it from either Aldi or Lidl. Aldi, I think it was, with Prosecco in it, and it was just such a beautiful bottle. And you know how much I like my bottles with lights in down there, fairy lights. And I just thought this, I saw this and I thought, that's a bit different. That would be nice on the fireplace as well, I think, like so. So there's that one. That was very, very cheap indeed. Can't remember exactly how much, but it's rechargeable with USB. What else? What next? I got a little reel of stickers that say Merry Christmas. Those are for sticking onto the back of my Christmas cards before I post them onto the backs of the envelopes. Thought they were a little bit of fun. Now, I know I said I wasn't buying very much for Christmas, or I think I said I wasn't buying any more Christmas decorations, and technically these are not Christmas decorations. These are cushion covers. You know, I got the cushion covers, these ones, these very ones here, which I was very pleased with, and also the pink ones for the cushions on my bed. I thought I might get some replacement ones for the ones on my bed just for Christmas, and I saw these that says Hello Winter, They're sort of Hessian fabric though. They're a little bit rough. Can you see the texture on that if I hold it up close like that? They're not quite what I expected, but they're okay. The designs are nice. We've got Merry Christmas here on this one, and then we've got this one which is just Christmas trees, because I've got 2 cushions on my settee and 4 on my bed, but I'd only, 2 of them are big furry ones, so I would only want to replace 2 of the cushion covers on there, and Joy on that one. So as I said, they're not quite what I expected in terms of the fabric, but I think they'll probably look quite nice on my cushions in my bedroom. Sorry, I'm distracted. Next I got a little teeny tiny non-stick pan. This is for doing fried eggs, but I don't like fried eggs. You know, you've cooked fried eggs in oil. I've seen on TikTok, there's a lady called Lindsay, I think she's called, who cooks her fried eggs just with a tiny bit of water in them, so they're not technically fried because you need oil for frying. I get that, but I thought that would be a really good pan to give that a go. It's really nice and non-stick, so I'm going to give that a go for an egg on toast or something. Just really liked the size of that. I thought it was perfect. Still on a cooking theme, sort of. I want to be the person who has the house smelling lovely of Christmassy stuff at Christmas, and what better way to do that than to get one of these. This can go on the stove top. It's got a lid as well. I'm going to just put water with like cinnamon sticks and slices of orange and all that sort of jazz, cloves and that sort of thing, and just have it at a gentle simmer on the stove, and the house will smell lovely. You'll be able to see through it to all the lovely things inside it as well, so quite pleased with that. The hot tub will be back in use soon. We used to have it on all the time, and we don't anymore because of the cost of electricity and the fact Will's not here and he used to use it a lot. But when we do put it on, it's nice to have a glass of wine in it. And I saw these Moet wine glasses, or they're not champagne glasses because they're too big for champagne glasses, but I loved the fact that they were branded and they were pink, perfect for the hot tub, as I got a set of 4 of those. I got some wrapping paper. This is, I think it's 10 sheets of various different designs. They're all pretty pink. We've got that one, 2 of those, 2 of these, that's nice, 2 of these with cars on, 2 snowflakey ones. They feel like nice quality paper actually. 2 snowman-y ones, and 2 of the gingerbread ones that I showed you at the beginning. So those will be useful. I need to get wrapping up my presents very soon. Couldn't resist this, the 2025 Pissed Off Cats calendar, and on the back it shows you all the different months and all the pictures, but look at his face, bless him, isn't he lovely? So that's my calendar for my office for 2025. Love it. I've got a new doormat for downstairs, which is probably the least exciting thing you've ever seen, isn't it? It feels quite nice and heavy and quite nice quality, and it's got a fairly sticky back, so hopefully it won't walk too much. Yeah, useful but unexciting. I know. Now the final item is these, which is little boxes that you can make. Oh, they're bigger than I thought they would be. My idea was that I was going to make, these are bigger than I thought. Hang on a sec, just let me put one together so I can show you. Yeah, that's what they look like. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and I thought they were going to be, because they're quite deep as well, I thought they were going to be about half this size and half this depth, because I had the idea I was going to make Christmassy truffles or something and give them as little gifts if people came round or if we go somewhere or something, but you'd need a lot of truffles to fill that, wouldn't you? So perhaps I will use those for popping weird shaped Christmas presents inside and then wrap them, because they're quite fun, aren't they? They've got different designs. You've got a Christmas tree one there, got a Father Christmas there, we've got another Father Christmas there, we've got a snowman and Father Christmas and an elf and something else on that one. And that is my Shein homeware haul. If you're ordering anything from Shein Home, I do have a code, don't forget, for 15% off, so I'll pop that down in the description box along with all the links. Hello, it's Tuesday. It's just coming up to 4:30. I've been a bit poorly today. Actually, that's probably overstating it. I woke up and I was fine. And I got up and I wasn't fine. I had really bad stomach pain and felt really, I don't know quite what the word is. Not good, not great. I feel okay now. Not gonna lie, went straight back to bed, which is most unlike me in the mornings, and stayed there until almost lunchtime. And then this afternoon I have been a bit productive. I've done some admin-y stuff, and I've what else have I done? I've done a bit of sorting out of files and throwing old paperwork away, a little bit of eBay stuff, and not an awful lot else, to be honest. I was due to meet up with my ex-sister-in-law today, and I cancelled that this morning because I just did not feel up to it. I feel like I have had a really busy few weeks work-wise, and I've been working through the weekends quite a lot as well, and all work and no play is not good, is it? So maybe I'm just a little bit burnt outy, I don't know. I've also, how stupid is this, right? I saw on TikTok a lady about my age on holiday with her parents on a Fred Olsen cruise with her elderly parents who were about my mother's age. And I've always thought Fred Olsen cruise, I don't know, I've never really considered them, I've never really thought about them. I thought they were a little bit down market, if I'm perfectly honest. That was just in my head. And this holiday she was on, this cruise ship, it looked really nice. They looked to be having a really nice time, so I don't know where I got that idea in my head, really. Anyway, I thought that would be a nice thing for me and Mum to do. I wonder if they do any mini cruises. So last night, before I went out to the quiz, side note, we won the quiz, yay go us again. Sorry, I've distracted myself now. Last night, before I went out to the quiz, I was flicking through the Fred Olsen website and looking at what mini cruises they had. I thought that might be nice for me and Mum to go on one. And I found one, a 2-day one from Southampton. Great, I thought. I told Mum about it. She was really keen. So I looked at it again this afternoon and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to book that. I'm going to book it for, it's only two nights from Southampton, and I booked it. Paid the deposit, phoned Mum, she was all excited, and then I realised it's not a round trip to Southampton. It starts in Southampton and finishes in Liverpool, which is a tad inconvenient, just a tad. Oh God, how stupid was that? Anyway, I thought, because I booked it online, I thought you have a legal 14-day cooling off period or whatever it is, no, 7 days, whatever. So I thought, I'm going to phone them up and cancel it, because that just sounds like a whole palaver, you know, having to book a train and get from the docks to the train station. Then we'd have to change trains twice on the way back to Mum's in Bournemouth, because she wouldn't want to go on the train by herself, so I'd have to go back to Bournemouth with her. And anyway, my car would be in, but all these things. So I thought, I just can't face that. It was going to be a simple 2 days away, and it sounded like a whole palaver. Anyway, I spoke to a lovely man at Fred Olsen at customer services, and he said, oh, we do a coach that goes directly from Liverpool docks back to Southampton. It's only £30 a person, leaves after you disembark the ship. Do you want to do that? I said, oh yeah, that sounds really good, actually. Save cancelling, disappointing Mum. So we've booked that. So it's not quite what I imagined it was. Side note, don't book in haste. Honestly, I'm not firing on all cylinders today. It wasn't a good idea to be booking anything up like that, but it's all turned out all right. So that goes next year, just after Easter. It goes on the Tuesday after Easter Monday, actually, so that's quite nice. So I will no doubt be taking my camera along. First time that Mum and I have shared a room in a hotel or on a ship for years and years and years. We don't share a room because we both snore, and Mum would say, I don't snore, but she does. And we keep each other awake. But I thought for 2 nights we can manage it. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, something to look forward to for next year anyway. But yeah, very, very stupid. Anyway, I'm feeling a bit better this afternoon. I don't feel full of energy, I have to say, so I'm going to have an early night. Ashley is cooking dinner tonight. I think we're having fried rice, and I defrosted some pork loin steaks this morning, so probably do like strips of barbecue pork type thing with that, I think. And watch, we've just started Day of the Jackal, which quite enjoying. Side note, many of you responded to me on a video recently about lessons in chemistry, which I was watching on TV, and a lot of you had read the book, and I think I'd said I didn't really love the first episode or couple of episodes. I really got into it. I finished watching the series today and I really enjoyed it. It was a good series in the end. Took me a while to get into it, but I might now read the book at some point, although I always prefer to read a book first and then watch the TV adaptation or the film or whatever. Anyway, nothing exciting to tell you today. Tomorrow is just more of the same, really. I do have to go to Home Bargains. I've got a Home Bargains shopping list that I need to do at some point, so I might do that in the morning, assuming I am feeling much more myself tomorrow. Let's hope so. Right, that's... Oh, I know what I did want to tell you. Hang on. Somebody in my comments recommended this, which I had actually heard about before and thought I must try it. It's the Colorwow Dreamcoat. I don't know how well that is showing up because the light is not good at the moment. The Colorwow Dreamcoat. So basically you wash your hair and you section your hair off and use this before you style, and then you style with tension to make your hair smoother and frizz-free. And I used it for the first time yesterday. And I'm actually quite impressed with it. But I mean, I haven't done anything to my hair today. It's just a mess. But when I went out to quiz last night, I walked maybe like 150 yards from where I parked the car to where the quiz is, and back again. And when we came out of the quiz at the end, it was raining quite hard. I didn't have my umbrella with me, so my hair got wet, and it also got wet in the morning when I went out, and normally it would get very frizzy, and it actually hasn't. It's actually better, notwithstanding the fact I've obviously slept on it as well and done nothing with it all day. But I feel like this might be quite good. I think you have to use it once every 3 or 4 washes, it says. On first use, I'm impressed. I got this one from Amazon because I just wanted to test a pot before I bought a full size. I'll pop a link in the description box in case anybody's interested, but I will update you on that again. Right, I'm going to put some comfy loungewear on and do pretty much nothing for the rest of the day. There we are, that's better. We're marginally more defrosted, but it's chilly this morning. It's 1 degree. No sign of any snow though, although I believe they've got snow in all sorts of other parts of the country. As you can see, I've come out this morning with no makeup on. It's 8:15 and I've got to film a video later, and I decided to come out, and because everywhere's getting so busy after 9 o'clock in the morning, I thought I'll come out early, I'll get up and go straight out, do my stuff, as everywhere I need to go is actually open now, and then go home and do my makeup and film the video. That's my plan. So I'm going to Home Bargains because I need a few bits from there. I'm also going to Sainsbury's to go to the parcel lockers and get some bits and pieces for dinner when I get back from holiday. Actually, let's be honest, it's probably going to be in the new year, isn't it? I need to get back to proper menu planning. We have fallen, so I think, because I'm on this weight loss journey and I never know what I'm going to fancy eating, and I have to fancy eating stuff to eat it, if that makes sense. So it's a bit hard to plan too far in advance, and as soon as we go off that planning meals in advance thing, you get into this habit of going to the supermarket every day and just picking bits up, and it's not going that well. I like to sort of know in advance. It's good to have a plan, isn't it? Planning in advance is good. Yes, coming out at this time, of course, has the added opposite of the benefit. What's the opposite of the word benefit? Has the added disincentive, I guess, to of the traffic being really horrendous because it's all the school run traffic as well, but never mind. Anyway, off to Home Bargains. I wish I'm not getting anything exciting, but I'll show you what I got when I get back, and pick up parcels, drop off parcels, and do a bit of grocery shopping, and then I'll be back in my lovely warm house because it's blooming chilly out here today. Did you ever have one of those days where everything that could go wrong is going wrong? That's today. Feeling that close to the end of my tether, and it's only 12:25. I won't bore you with the details, technical editing nonsense and corrupted footage, and this is with the new camera as well, so that's not good, but trying to remain zen. Anyway, let me show you what I bought in Home Bargains, which as well wasn't successful because they didn't have half the stuff I went in for. I think they've just... My local Home Bargains isn't a massive one, and there's a much bigger one over in Torquay, which I was planning to go to yesterday when I went to Torquay, only I didn't go to Torquay because I wasn't feeling well. Side note, I've got a bloody banging headache today. I just had to take pills, so I hope I'm not sickening for something, as my mother used to say when I was a child. Cotton wool, still the best, cheapest cotton wool, I think, the 2 packs in at Home Bargains. I got some wrapping paper and gift tags. I thought that was quite nice, a bit understated. Make a change from my very pink wrapping paper, which I showed you from Shein the other day. Yeah, that was £3.99 or something, I think. White Kit Kats requested by Ashley. Pedal bin liners, lemon scented ones, although they do different scents of these. I've currently got some pink ones on the go, which I believe are supposed to be rose scented, and they smell of absolutely nothing, and I've had loads of the lemon ones before and they also smell of absolutely nothing, but they are quite cheap, so yay for that. Freezer bags are always good value in Home Bargains. They don't always have the large ones, but they did today, so that was good because I finished a packet the other day. Quavers, my current savoury snack of choice. That's a pack of 6, and there's 84 calories in a packet, so they're pretty good. Decided to get some of this. It's body cream from the it's a copy of the Sol de Janeiro one that all the kids go mad for. Let me smell it. I don't actually know. I only know what the yellow one smells like. Smells all right. Nothing very exciting, so I don't know if that smells like the real one, but it's only £2.99, and it says body butter actually. Is it body butter? I wouldn't say it's quite as body butterish as the Body Shop body butter, not quite as emollient. That's a good word, isn't it? Emollient. Quite nice though. It smells very cheap. I would say that smells like very cheap body cream, which it is of course, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend that on the basis of what it smells like, I have to say. Harpic, Christmas Harpic, winter berry burst apparently, so that's exciting, and that's your lot. I needed tissues. They didn't have the tissues that I wanted, and I had about 3 other things on my list that they also didn't have. I think they've just got, as I said, my Home Bargains is quite small, and I feel like they've just filled it up with Christmas stuff. They've got 2 Christmas aisles effectively, and got rid of all the stuff they'd not, or a lot of the stuff they'd normally have in there, which was mildly annoying, but you know, not the end of the world. Right, better go and put this lot away, I guess. I've got to that stage of winter where my lips are so dry. I suffer with dry lips very, very badly. Once they get overly dry, it's very hard to get them sorted out again. Get into a cycle, you know. I've used every lip product known to man. On a different note, I treated myself to the new Burgundy. It's not, actually, I don't think this one is particularly new. It's a Burgundy mascara from Maybelline, the Sky High one. They've just come out with a plum one and a silver one, which was, the silver was a step too far for me. But this Burgundy one's been around a while. Look at that. And I've seen people on TikTok using it, and it actually comes out really nice, so I thought I'd give it a go. I got it from Amazon. It was much cheaper than on TikTok shop. I'll pop a link in below. I'll put it on tomorrow and show you. It's only arrived today. But yes, I will show you what it looks like when I put it on. Right, it's 6 o'clock-ish. I'm tired. It's been a busy day, but I'm almost where I need to be. I think I've already said by the end of this week my plan was to be all scheduled ahead to when I get back with videos back from a holiday, and that is pretty much done, apart from this very one that you're watching at the moment, which I need to obviously edit when I finish that at the end of the week. Then next week I've got the whole week free. Well, not free as such, but I will have time, because I haven't got to do any YouTube stuff, to do Christmas decorations and to get ready for holiday in a leisurely manner. And I am very glad. It has been a super busy couple of months. Really good and really lucrative, and it couldn't have gone better in terms of, you know, the results from all the hard work. But I do feel a little bit burnt out with it all, I'm not going to lie. Good morning, good morning. It is Thursday. It is raining and grey. I've put the mascara on. I'll just zoom you a little bit so you can see it. I really like it. I feel like, I mean, I've got sort of purpley colour on the outer corner of my eyeshadow anyway, or the outer corner of my eye, but I feel like it's really nice for a little change. I think it's quite fun. Also, just got a shout, oh, let me just move myself back. This, I've got to shout out. This is a Revolution new jelly blush. Ignore the colour because it looks terrifying as though it's black, but it's not. I've got it on today. This blush lasts so well. I think it's a copy of some brand, higher end brand came out with a jelly blush. Was it Milk Makeup earlier this year? And I wasn't particularly interested in trying that, but when I saw that Revolution had come out with them, I'm going to give those a go. And it's, I just put it on the back of my hand so you can see the colour. Isn't that a nice colour? And this lasts so well. That won't come off the back of my hand until I really scrub at it now. Honestly, sometimes the more creamy blushes I find can disappear really quickly, but this is a really good stay. I can't remember the, I haven't got my glasses up here, but I think it's cherry. Don't take my word for that. Can't see it at all. I'll pop a link for both of those down in the description box anyway, in case anybody's interested. On the same subject of fail, this is the Revolution Peach Brightening Primer. I hate it. Absolutely loathe it. Really don't enjoy it at all. It just leaves a weird cast over my face. I don't like the texture, I don't like the colour, I don't like how it blends out, I don't like anything about it. So that one, I have used it about 10 times, and I've got to the stage now that I'm mixing it with something else so it doesn't feel like I'm using this, and it just needs to go. This one's going. So, Thursday. I am, at the risk of this vlog sounding like a litany of my health complaints, an absolute litany. Side note, considering I washed my hair on Monday and it's now Thursday, it's looking pretty good. Was it Monday or Tuesday? I can't remember. I think it was Monday. Anyway, whatever. I've literally just brushed it this morning. I haven't done anything else. And it's still looking pretty sleek. That Colorwow stuff is not bad, I think. I am waiting to go out, but this is what the weather looks like. Pouring with rain. It is due to stop in the next hour or so. So I'm sitting here filling in the time while I wait to go out with some Skillshare learning. Now, Skillshare are kindly sponsoring this part of today's video. I've talked to you a couple of times about Skillshare in the last couple of months, and I have really been enjoying doing some online learning with them. I think I told you last month I was doing a course. I did a course on creative ideas and brainstorming, that sort of thing, and it was really helpful actually. I said at the time that I was wanting to do it for finding new ideas for my YouTube channel, and I've actually got a big list on my phone in my Google Keep of ideas for next year's videos, so that's good. Anyway, this month I am learning about for another project for next year actually, about iPhone photography. This is the course that I'm working through at the moment. iPhone photography, how to take pro photos on your iPhone. I want to do something that is more photography based next year, which I'll talk about nearer the time, but this is proving quite helpful so far in terms of giving me some ideas about using my iPhone for photography. Now, for anyone who doesn't know about Skillshare, it is a digital online platform for learning with literally thousands of courses for everybody from beginner to advanced, and there is really something for everyone. They have courses on all sorts of things, from drawing to photography, as I've already touched on, to web design, to learning new computer skills, to using artificial intelligence, which is something that I'm really interested in and I've also delved into a little bit on here. Productivity, there's genuinely something for everybody. It's an on-demand platform, so you learn at your own pace, which is just perfect for me. I don't have loads of spare time in huge blocks, so just being able to pick it up for 10 minutes here and 15 minutes there is absolutely perfect as far as I'm concerned. Your skill level doesn't matter. There's something, as I said, for everybody from beginner to advanced. So whether you're looking to learn something as a hobby, to upskill for a career path you've got in mind, whether you're just wanting to do some self-improvement, or perhaps looking for learning in terms of a side hustle you're doing or thinking about, there really is something for everyone on Skillshare. Now, if you're interested in trying Skillshare for yourself, the first people to click on the link down in my description box will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare Premium, which is really worth it. I've been really enjoying my Skillshare learning the last few months, so do give it a go. Thanks again to Skillshare for sponsoring this part of today's video. I've just realised I segued off from the point I was making earlier. I think I said, I realised this vlog has been a litany of me complaining about my health, and then went off on some tangent into something else. I woke up in the night. Actually, I had a slightly stiff neck yesterday because I ended up taking an ibuprofen because I had a headache. I think it caused me to have a headache. And I woke up in the night with the stiffest neck, just shoulders, neck, everything. I'm pretty sure I've caused it myself because I got a bit obsessed with some stupid bloody game on my iPhone yesterday afternoon and evening and the day before, and just couldn't stop playing it. So I think I've got phone neck. Anyway, I got my 5 o'clock this morning when I couldn't sleep because it was hurting. Got my massage gun out and gave that a go, and that was actually pretty good. I've taken some more ibuprofen and I've deleted the game off my phone. So, sorry, that's my robot hoover in the background. Deleted the game off my phone, so I won't be getting as obsessed with that anymore. Right, I am going to go out. It'll stop raining. I'm going to go out and do my things that I need to do. I'm going to cook some soup this afternoon. I've got a chicken breast left over from a chicken crown actually we cooked. I actually took the legs off and just cooked the crown for roast chicken on Sunday, and I'm going to make a chicken and vegetable soup, a chunky one, and I'm also going to make some bread, a loaf of, actually it's sort of a loaf. I don't know, I've never made it before, but I found a Thermomix recipe for chorizo and mozzarella and sun-dried tomato bread. I'm not convinced I've got any sun-dried tomatoes, but I have got some mozzarella that's been in the freezer since Jesus was a boy, and some chorizo that's been in the fridge for almost as long, which both need using up. Hence, I thought I would give it a go. Oh, I've got to... If anybody watched the first episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the new series, I'm reminding myself of Dorit with that disc on her head. That was funny. Anyway, just had a little moment. I was walking down the drive to get the post out of the post box, and it's been a weird morning, by the way. We've had snow, we've had sleet, we've had rain, and now the sun's coming out. How very odd. Anyway, just had a moment as I walked down the drive to get the post in the rain, where I just thought, I'm so grateful for my life. I felt very blessed, to use a word that I don't like, that I find a bit twee. I did. And I thought, one of the reasons that I really like my life, I don't know why I've got that lumpy bit of hair, is because this has turned into what I do to make money. And I don't have to answer to anybody else. I just have to, I'm my own boss, and I love that. I love that that's happened to me later in life, that I've created this self-employed way of life for myself. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody, each one of you who watches my videos, because without you, I wouldn't be doing this. Still be doing my eBay thing, obviously, which is the other half of what I do. But yeah, I just felt very grateful. I just thought I'd share that. Anyway, in more exciting news than me pontificating about my life, I have just received this from the Yorkshire Candle Company, which is a small business, I believe, that unsurprisingly makes candles. The reason I had this bookmarked, this particular candle, I've had it bookmarked in my browser for absolutely ages. They make a tomato candle. And I think I was talking recently about the Aldi tomato vine candle that I bought last year that was absolutely lovely, and I hoped that they bring it back this summer, and they didn't. Anyway, I was perusing the internet ages ago to see if there was anyone else who made a tomato candle, and these people do, and I had it bookmarked, so I thought I would order one, although it's completely the wrong time of year and I won't probably be burning it till next summer. Here it is. Homegrown tomato. Doesn't smell as tomatoey as the Aldi one. It smells quite sweet, but yeah, that doesn't smell quite as tomatoey as I was hoping it would. But it might do when I burn it. It's always difficult to tell sniffing it when it's dry, isn't it? Of course, I did buy 2 other candles as well. I got Winter Nutmeg. Oh, that's nice. That smells like a really nice wintry coffee drink in Costa. I don't like it, not a coffee drink. Maybe a vanilla-y drink in Costa or somewhere. That's lovely, really, really nice. And I've also got Bakewell Tart because I love anything cherry. That smells exactly like Bakewell Tart. Oh, you need sniffer vision. You need sniffer vision. So yes, I'm pleased with those. These will be burnt soon, with it being winter this season. And this one I'm going to pop away for next summer, and I'm excited to see. I mean, it has got the smell of tomatoes, tomato plants, but not as strong as I was hoping, so I'll reserve judgment on that anyway. But yeah, these ones look lovely. The Bakewell Tart I think is my favourite. It's about 5 o'clock and I've been cooking. It's made me realise, or not made me realise, because I realise it quite often, but I actually enjoy cooking when I have time for it. I've had quite a pottery afternoon. I've done some work, but I've been sorting out my filing cabinet, all my paperwork, which I haven't done for longer than it should be, years. Thrown away so much old stuff, old credit card statements and bills and bits of paper I don't need anymore, my lasting power of attorney for my dad, which obviously I don't need, all sorts of stuff. Anyway, as well as that, I've been cooking. I have made cream of chicken and vegetable soup, which looks absolutely delicious and smells really nice as well. Got all sorts of leftover veggies from the fridge in that. And then this is rising beautifully. It's just doing its second proof. This is the stuffed bread with sun-dried tomato. I found I had an jar of half-used jar of sun-dried tomatoes in the fridge that needed using up, so that was a win. Cheese and chorizo in there, and that's about to go in the oven when it's finished its second proof, which is about another 15 minutes, I think. I have spent an hour and a half trying to log into an old Premium Bonds account that I found whilst sorting out my paperwork. I have not been successful. I'm incandescent with rage. Phone systems that don't work, passwords that need changing, random questions about my grandmother's middle name, my cleaner's dog's inside leg measurement and all that stuff. But in other news, better news, look at my bread, it's just come out the oven. That's come out really nicely, hasn't it? Very pleased with that. Looking good. Oh, I feel like I need a gin and tonic after that afternoon. The level of incompetence of NS and I was going through my files, I found an old account of Premium Bonds that I think were Williams in my name that I hadn't logged into since 2014. So I thought I'd better log into that and update any information that needs updating on it. Potentially put it back in, put it into William's name as it's his. So I tried to log on. I'd had a note of the password and stuff, and it said something was wrong. So I tried again. It said something was wrong. Phoned up. Eventually managed to speak to a person after I got through the AI bot. Explained what the problem was. They said eventually, oh, we can reset your password online. We'll do that, but you need to pass through security first. Well, the number of questions they asked me, I understand they need to make sure who they're speaking to. I do understand that. But grandmother's middle name, father's date of birth, oldest siblings, month of birth, what secondary school I went to, what university I went to, that was a problem because that didn't work. They said the answer was wrong. I mean, obviously I know what university I went to and I'd already answered 70 billion other questions, but we got there in the end. It was a lengthy process. Then they had to put me through to someone else to do the password change. So they did that, did the password change. I said to them, just let me double check that I can log on before you ring off. They went, okay then. So I tried to log on, get the same message up. Please phone us so we can send you a temporary password in the post. So I said, it's not working. So I can't remember the exact chain of events, but I had to be put back through to someone else, third person I spoke to reset something else. I think this was to add a new phone number on, because I have my old landline, which I don't have anymore. Phone number was on there. They want to do two-step verification now, so they needed my mobile number. So they would change that, so I had to go through to someone else, and then they had to put me through back through to the security people, and we had to do all the security all over again. It took ages. They eventually said, right, that's done. So I said, just hold on the line while I try and log on again then, so we can make sure it works. So I log on, it goes through, and it says, oh, we need to send you, we need to call you on your phone that's attached to the account to do two-step verification, basically. Fine, but I'm on the phone to the NS&I already, so I said, well, it looks like it's going to work. Put the phone down. The phone rings with my verification call. It's a machine. It says, if you're expecting this call, please press hash. I press hash. Nothing happens. There's a long wait, and it says, if you're expecting this call, please press hash. I press hash for a bit longer this time. Nothing happens. It says again, if you're expecting this call, please press hash. I hit hash lots and lots and lots of times, and nothing happens. By this time, I'm apoplectic with rage. I phone them back, eventually get through to a person. I explain what's happened. I explain that I'm hitting hash and it doesn't work. They said, oh yeah, that's a known problem, we know about that. Well, why the fuck haven't you fixed it then, for God's sake? It's pretty intrinsic, isn't it? If you've got two-step verification on for people to access their accounts and you can't press, but it doesn't recognise when they press hash, they're not going to be able to access their account. Surely that would be a matter of priority. priority to fix. No worries, she says. What you have to do is turn your Wi-Fi off on your phone and then call back, and then when it says press the hash key, hold your finger on the hash, and then you'll get another message asking you to input the code. Fine, I think. I ring off. I do the login again. It says expect a call. The phone rings. I turn my Wi-Fi off, obviously. Phone rings. I hold my finger on the hash and nothing happens. I wait. It says press the hash key if you're expecting this call. I press it again. I hold it down. Nothing happens. In the meantime, every single time you log on and it tries the phone thing, it says you've got 3 attempts left, you've got 2 attempts left, you've got 1 attempt left. So I have wasted an hour and a half of my life. I'm still completely unable to access the account, and they can't do anything about it. That what they wanted to do at this point, when I phoned back again, and you can, I said to the woman who answered the phone, I said, I apologise in advance, I'm probably going to be very short with you because I am literally losing the will to live at this point. What she wanted to do was go through all of the security questions again, reset my password again. I don't know what that was going to do. And I said, you know what, I just can't. I cannot start this whole process again that we've already just been doing for the last hour and a half. I can't. I didn't have it in me. And then Ashley came home from work and he told me that he'd had the exact same problem, very similar problems with NS&I, with his mother's premium bonds and his nephews as well that he was trying to sort out. And eventually he gave up. He just gave up because he couldn't access them, and he was going around in circles, and it was just taking more time. I wonder how many people are in that situation. So NS&I, owned by the government, I notice, with their 1990s security. NS&I think they're owned by the government as well. I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong, but there they are, holding on to people's money that they can't access because they've got a system that knowingly is stopping people from logging in. They know about that fault and they're doing nothing about it. Well, obviously they're doing nothing at the moment. And how many people get like me and just go, do you know what, it's not worth the, I don't even know how, but a couple of £100 I think William had in there. Do you know what, it's just not worth continuing to try and access it. I wonder how much money they get from people like that who just give up. But do you think they're doing it deliberately? It makes you wonder, doesn't it? That was a 7-minute rant. A 7-minuter. Right. I think I'm going to go and take my makeup off, put something warmer on because it's bloody freezing now, and go and have a gin and tonic. Good morning, it's Friday. Please excuse my hair and my roots. It is being done on Tuesday and it can't come soon enough. I thought we would end this week's weekly vlog with some empties because I have some to go and recycle here. Need my glasses for this. Didn't have a very good night's sleep because Ashley has been up all night with raging toothache. He's going to try and see the dentist today, although I don't know if he'll be able to. I think our dentist is closed on Fridays. But he went yesterday and they filed the offending tooth down a bit, thinking that that might help. And it hasn't. He thinks it needs a root canal. So he needs to go and get that sorted. Anyway, it's Friday, the sun is shining, it's still chilly, but it's less chilly than it was yesterday. And the sun's out and the sky's blue, so that's nice. I'm going out to drop off parcels and then I'm coming home to edit this video to do some work, and I'm out tonight for my quiz team at Christmas dinner, so looking forward to that. Right, let's talk empties. Let's start with this that came in my Harrods beauty bag back in May. It is an anti-fatigue night mask or night cream. It smelled beautiful, and I think this is some, if you buy this, it's some ridiculous price. It does smell really nice. It was a very pleasant night cream. Was it worth whatever the extortionate RRP is? No, probably not. Will I buy it again? No. Did I enjoy using it? Yes. Body Shop Body Yogurt. Do they call it Body Yogurt? Yeah. I always think that's a little bit of an unpleasant name, Body Yogurt. Something about imagining yogurt on your body. Just I don't particularly like it. It was the rose flavoured one, and it was very pleasant to use. It's just the name that I've got an issue with. And there's another body lotion, an Esper one. Esper, I never know. This was bergamot and jasmine. Didn't love the smell of that one, but it was pleasant enough to use. Simple Eye Makeup Remover. Nothing to say about that because that must be the 30th bottle, empty bottle of that stuff that I've ever shown you. This was a Laura Mercier hand cream, the amber vanilla one. It was absolutely lovely. This is a face serum. This was sent to me by the brand. The brand is Naked and Thriving, and it was nice. I enjoyed using it. Would I seek it out to buy again? Probably not, but it was pleasant enough. Elemis Dynamic Face Resurfacing Pads. They were very nice. I used those for travelling. Very useful because they're just swipe, use and throw away. They were good. I liked them. Oh, this is about the 4th bottle of this that I've finished, as well as the Ordinary AHA BHA peeling solution. It's a very strong face resurfacing mask. Sounds like road resurfacing, doesn't it? And it's very good. It's a 10-minute exfoliating facial in a bottle. It's very good value for money, and I highly recommend it, but not for sensitive skin. Just finished this one this morning. It's Revolution Super Serum Foundation, which is somewhere between £3 and £5, depending on what they're charging for it at the time, and it is a very good foundation for that price. We've got a little perfume. This is Sandalwood Temple. I think it needs to be that way around, by Sana Jardin. This was just okay. Wouldn't buy that again. This is the La Cura version of the Bobbi Brown face primer. Loved it. Really, really good. I think I've already got another one to use, and if I see this in store again, I'll definitely be buying it because it does give the Bobbi Brown one a good run for its money. Very nice and moisturising. This was a perfume that came in a perfume sample box that I bought earlier in the year. This was how much I enjoyed it. Can't bear to spray any more of it on me. It wasn't nice, put it like that. This is an old lipstick. I love the packaging in these. It's Revolution one, but the colour makes me look a bit dead, if I'm perfectly honest. I have used it and I've mixed it with other colours, but yeah, I must have had it a decade. It had started smelling a little bit unpleasant, so that one's time to go. A couple of little skincare items I used for travel. This was the Kate Somerville Total Repair Moisturising Cream. That was very nice. I haven't tried anything full size from Kate Somerville. Perhaps I will, I don't know. And this is the Glow Recipe. Love this brand. Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Serum. Really, really nice. I like this. I have had a full size one of this before. And that is all my empties. And I think with that, I'm going to let me pop them all back in here so I can go and recycle what can be recycled. I think we're going to call this a vlog because I want to get it edited today, as I said earlier, because tomorrow's the weekend. Hope everybody's had a good week or having a good week. Thank you very much for watching this one, and if I've talked about anything that I need to link, that will be down there in the description box. And thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.